Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got something nice for you today. Let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking, mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know, especially asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always to Mayat be true. I've been seeing stuff going on, going around. So every now and then I got to step out the book, put it down, and give you a piece of my mind. So the right thinkers, let's talk about a little thing that I don't hear too much of called integrity. What was that? Integrity. What's that? Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking, or you think nobody's looking, aka behind closed doors. I tell you, integrity is doing the right thing because always watching. You know what you do. So let's talk about integrity. When I was coming up, that word was big. I don't hear too much of that now. I wonder why. All right, let's go. Self-respect, aka integrity, is something that we have and we all have, but few of us exercise it on a regular basis. Why is that? It's easier to do what you want to do than to do what you know to be right. I'm finding that out in life. So I'm trying to teach young people, don't take the shortcut. Don't take that route. Why? It never ends well. That's why. So my integrity was on full display back in my day when I was doing my drug dealing and running the streets and doing, but I still had self-respect, aka I still had integrity within myself. Certain things I'm just not going to do. Call it moral code. Okay, same thing. Even when I was doing wrong, I still had an air of moral and code within myself and integrity that I was a line I'm not going to cross. Understand that. And I kept all my drug dealings, even aka fair. Even though that was what we're doing was wrong, but I still didn't cheat nobody, still didn't rob nobody. No. It was always fair dealing. That was, again, I was showing my integrity even when I'm doing, like I said, the wrong thing. But to me, personally, integrity, like my cool state of being, needs to be what? Maintained when? All the time. When you watch the stars of the TV shows, the leader, the lead man, he never loses cool. He never flips out. He never wild out and get crazy. I learned from them guys how to maintain my cool. That's integrity. You know, I don't want to embarrass myself. Now, if you make me do something, but I'm not going to try to embarrass myself to make myself look bad. So, like my cool, I got to maintain it. A man or a woman who have no integrity cannot do anything with me. I don't want to be associated with people with low self-esteem, ignorance, but no integrity. That's a definite no. Why? I can't do that. It's quite quality that everybody should implement. They have choice. If you choose not to practice integrity, you're not my kind of people. That's all. I ain't got a problem with you, but I ain't got nothing with you either. So integrity, again, we have it. And we all do, but we all don't what? Use it. When? All the time. We pick and choose when we want to. No, integrity is all the time. It don't go away. It don't turn. No, you got to show that all the time. Watch this. Everybody has integrity because it's a choice that you can make for yourself. But like right thinking, we all don't use it. Again, choice. By choice. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of people who with no integrity, I won't deal with them. Back in the game, if you was one of them loud mouth, I'm not dealing with you. If you was like, no. Again, I was always observant those kind of people. I didn't be bothered with them. Okay? And integrity can help you if you use it. And like a double-edged sword, it will hurt you if you don't. Why? Some people will see that you have none and they're not going to maybe deal with you. You think? Integrity, like class, is a dying art. Why is that? Because ignorance is running wild. Everybody rather be ignorant and want to think and believe they know something and don't have a clue. Big problem. They say, if you got integrity, you got style. You got class. You got something. Do you? Because if not, they will see that in you. And it's easy to recognize somebody with no integrity. The first time you put into a situation where your integrity got to shine and you fail, they're not going to trust you. Understand that. Integrity is holding yourself accountable for it, to do what's right. When people see your integrity ain't for that, not good. Okay, understand that. So that's important. And this is for all my phony, fake people who want everybody to believe they're so upright. Integrity means not having a side piece, men or women, not cheating, lying, stealing, and these are all the things that right thinkers don't do. So that's part of your character. Okay? If you lie, cheat, and steal, your integrity ain't for crap. That's why. Simple as that. And it's a deterrent. If you use your integrity, some things you just won't do. So it's holding yourself, again, accountable. You know right from wrong, and your integrity will hold you accountable to do what's right. No integrity, you're going to do whatever you want to do. That's the difference. Where we at? Okay, where we at? No. Integrity, everyone does what's right. What? When people watching, when, they're pretty much, that's cool. But what do you do when what you think nobody watching behind closed doors? That lies the problem with the people who went to your boy party. They thought they was behind closed doors, and they thought they was in privacy, so they let their hair down and got a little comfortable, and okay, they was wrong. Moving on. Integrity is a state of mind. I will do the right thing. I will hold myself accountable to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. When? Daily. Like that. All right? That's what integrity is supposed to be for. I wear my integrity like a badge of honor. I use it when? All the time. I want it to show. I want people to know I have integrity. You don't get to pick and choose when to use integrity. It should be something that's on display every chance you get to let it be known that you have it, like respect. Yes, ma'am, no, sir. Those things, you should use the same with your integrity. It should be on display at all times, okay? Even when I was doing the wrong thing, my integrity still showed out. Why? I still didn't rob and cheat nobody. That's why. You live it. It's part of who your character, part of your character. I do. That's how I would look at it. A man with no integrity can't be trusted. Moving on. You worse than a thief. Why? What's the difference? Your integrity ain't gonna stop you from stealing. Moving on. That's why it's an important character quality that you should master for yourself. If you having integrity problems, moving on. Okay, here you go. My integrity, personally, keeps me honest with who? Myself and others. It starts with self. Because if you lie to you lie to everybody else. So it starts with being honest with yourself. That's integrity. Keeping your uprightness, your correctness when nobody's watching. You are. Always. My integrity, again, because I had it, kept me from being a bad person. I did bad things. I was never a bad person. I was never took advantage of nobody. I never belittled or disrespect nobody for some drugs or some money or having power over them because I had a little bit of money. No, I never did that. Okay, but from doing what? Bad things. I still showed integrity. Again, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I still have some integrity with it. That's my point. You can't justify wrong. I know that. I'm just trying to say, in my mind, I was justifying because I was doing it, so I had to justify it to make it okay to do. So yeah, my integrity now takes care of that, and it kept me now from doing that nonsense. But when I was doing bad things, I did it with integrity. Again, I know I always had integrity. I just didn't have the wherewithal decision making not to do bad things. All right. I could and I would have done a lot of what bad things if it wasn't for my integrity. Because again, my perversion and my ego didn't run me at the time. Why? I didn't take advantage of people. That wasn't my thing. Never was, never will be. So I was never that kind of person. And as I see people who in that position, how you live with yourself? Moving on. That ain't my job. Okay, where we at? Now, in the streets, because of my integrity, I was respected. Again, see, why? If you don't mistreat them, they'll at least respect you. You might not be doing right or whatever, but they at least respect you because how you treat them. Simple as that. I didn't disrespect people. I didn't do none of that. So I was cool. Back in my day, again, integrity is what kept me cool with everybody. Good, bad, and different. I respected my elders. I took care of the young people. I made sure my neighborhood. So I didn't do nothing to, do nothing wrong or bad. So my integrity is always in check, always intact. So I'm good with that. Now, wrapping it up. It's going to be a short one. I see the clock. I can beat the clock. There you go. Now, if you have no integrity, AKA low self-esteem. That means negative thinking of yourself, not thinking much of yourself. That's never good. But if you have no integrity, you're with what? You're not with me. Why? Because I do. If you do something that I don't do, we can't mix. Why? I'm not partaking in stuff that I don't do. That's why. So if you have low self-esteem, lack of integrity, we got nothing in common. That's all. Integrity, again, like respect, is what gets you through what? Life situation. As long as you uphold your end of integrity, you shouldn't have a problem. It's when you do wrong that you got to pay the consequences for that. So integrity means you're not going to put yourself in that predicament. How about that? Now, watch this. I won't compromise my integrity for anyone, period. Understand that? Why? It's mine. It ain't for nobody to just, nope. So I'm not compromising. That's all. Integrity, like style, okay? If you have no integrity, I guess you got no style. Why? You got no trust. That's what she said. Integrity is like trust. If you don't earn that trust, that means you're doing something wrong. That's all. When people don't trust you, they might not like you, but when they don't trust you, it's got to be a reason why. Some people just don't like people, whatever, but to lack of trust is something you had to show to get that. That's all I'm saying. And integrity, Like, again, knowledge. It's better to have integrity and not need it than to need integrity and not be able to show it because you ain't got it. You're not going to look good in the pinch. Okay? Moving on. Last one. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. I don't want to take up much of your time with this because some people don't like to be beat over the head with truth. So let's wrap this up with integrity will take you far if you use it like I do when daily. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm out. And in closing, right thinkers, may y'all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers with integrity have passed away. I'll be back.